Hey everybody, welcome back to the Tecmo 101 channel. I'm Mort. This is part of my video game series on how to play Tecmo Super Bowl on tecmo101.wordpress.com. It's also on the Retro Sports Gamer channel for YouTube and my Tecmo 101 channel for YouTube. I'd like to thank you for watching the series. What we're doing today is a very important video of how to defend R and S sweep right. It's probably the best play in Tecmo, the best run play for sure. Now we're going to go over how to defend that. I'm going to be on defense Pittsburgh. We're going to go up against the Dallas Cowboys. Like all these drills, I'm in coach mode. I'm going to go right ahead and kick off the Dallas, get them the ball. And we're going to go through all the defensive backs in this video to defend R&S sweep right. And we got the kick. No touchbacks in Tecmo Super Bowl, as you surely know. Alright. Start off. You remember when you do these drills, you pick pass plays, you go in coach mode, you pick the play for the coach you want to go against. On defense, you pick pass. I'll start with DB1 and Rod Woodson. There we go. Contained it for 4 yards. Let's do another one. Ghosted me, but still just focused on containing. Oops, I think I picked the wrong play for them. Yep, I did. I'll try to pick this off. Alright, good to go. Alright, let's do it again. One more look at DB1. It's the same technique. You run down. Sometimes you run a little bit in first, especially if he's fast like Woodson. And when you get to the bottom of the screen, you contain. Alright. Let's go on to DB2. Key there was making sure that blocker went up before I went to contain the run. Picked the wrong play. Just a moment. Let's do this again. Alright, let's do this again with the safety. You're going to run, once you recognize the play, you run down, back this way just a little, and then you contain the play. Let's do that one more time. Okay, I recognize it's a sweep. Now I'm running over here so I don't get tackled, and then I'm making the play. Now, if you can't tap, you just have to time it when you hit out so I'll say I couldn't tap, and I've gone over this several times in these videos. Well, this time I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to tap the button at all. I'm just going to move my character, and then help comes. So it's always the same technique. Alright, next, we're going to do the sweep again. This time we're going to be the strong safety. I recognize the play. I take out that blocker. I gotta be careful if you run into that blocker. Sometimes it becomes a chop block. Just a moment. The chop block can take you out instantly. So let's do this again. So there's like several options. If you're running straight in, then it's easy to do that and to try to contain. Let's but another option though. Okay, I recognize the play. I'm being fouled. There's the chop block, but he got so far down the field I ran back in and contained the play. One more time. I could even run this way. Making space. Got a little bit lucky there. Alright, now we're on to the last defensive position, DB1. DB2. Down. And from behind. Now, when you do that move, you're expecting to get help from the computer, which I didn't get. Sometimes you just want to go back there and then run back. I don't really recommend the DB2 move much. You just punt it unless you're confident, unless you know what you're doing, because it's the more advanced technique. You need to be really good at containing to use it, but it can be very effective in some matchups. We'll do a few more plays with it. Alright. I got lucky there that the one blocker couldn't take me off. Alright, just a moment. Choose to sweep again. Now let's do it again. See that help? That's what you want. Then you just make contact. Let's try it again. I got no help, so this time what I'm doing is I'm just trying to contain the run. So the best two defensive backs are defensive back 1 and 2. Or DB3 if you have a good DB3. No, I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Yeah, but he got some good blocking there to help him out. So, I mean, DB1 and DB3 are the best. DB4 is okay. DB2 is a little challenging at times. So just to review, we got DB1. Typically, you'd run down like this. You got defensive back 2. Now you might be running in a different direction at the snap, but once you recognize sweep, defensive back 3. And finally, defensive back 4. That's perfect. If you could get that, then using DB2 just gets amazing. All right, so that's the first part of our video on defending RNS sweep right and how to use all the defensive back positions. Our next video will go over the linebackers and the defensive linemen that you could use to defend against RNS sweep right. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys checking out my blog and my channel on Tom's the Retro Sports Gamer channel. We'll have more exciting videos about helping you to get ready for these video game tournaments in Tecmo Super Bowl and even other games later on once we get better at them. Thanks again. Bye.